and Madison, please welcome D&G Explorers.
Hey guys!
Hello, Explorers.
Welcome to our Wednesday night show.
So we had everything under control. I was all calm. I'm still calm. And then, like a minute before I went live, I realized I didn't have my other camera attached, the microphone attached, and then everything went boom.
I saw this cord that wasn't plugged in anything. I said, "Aren't you using the microphone?" He's like, "Oh yeah, thank you."
And then I don't even think we were muted, and I was laughing because we didn't even start and we had a thumbs down. So
and he almost hit the finish button. He's like, "Okay, bye guys." Click.
So already a fun day. It is March 10th. This is our second show in March, and we have a really fun guests tonight. They are our Spotlight Channel sponsor. So
yep.
It's Lucy and Bill from MGM Family Travel. MGM Family Travel. Thank you. The hamster fell off the wheel again.
I think it's on a break.
So we'll see how this shows go. Greg is going to have to break away here in a second because he's technically almost done. Almost done. So he's got to break here to finish something. So it's a secret. But we have tonight. We have some mail that we didn't get to last week, so we want to make sure we do that first. We have some news, some travel news. We'll have our Spotlight channel, and we'll have a very fun conversation with our guests because they're like us. They are not just one side of any family. They love to travel, so they are cruising. They are land travel, Disney parks. They are so many different things. They're a lot like us, and a lot of people in chat is already aware of them. But we also have a lot of Disney family community here that might not know who they are. So I think we're going to bring them on right now so we don't have to have them waiting. And then we'll, as Greg's doing some kind of dance in the hallway around the cat.
No, I was trying to tread.
So let's bring them on.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Guys,
Hi.
welcome, Lucy and Bill. How are you
thanks
guys
for
doing
having
today?
us.
Thank you so much for having us. We're doing great.
Good. And we're hoping the last 2 weeks we've had audio problems with our guests on StreamYard. So we're hoping tonight is a better night for us. But welcome. Greg,
You tell us. Can you hear us?
we can hear you.
I did say welcome.
All right.
All right.
All right. So Greg,
No, we
do you
did
want-
see Jim. Jim was like,
Yes. Exactly. And someone else was too that we had.
That was
on.
a good interpretation of him.
I was laughing. I thought he was doing it on purpose.
So you guys, we'll introduce you first, but if you guys want to talk about your channel real quick.
Oh, you girl.
Oh, me? Okay. Well, we didn't rehearse that, I guess. So we're MGM Family Travel. We go live on Tuesdays at 8 Eastern. We, like Derick said, we like to travel. I guess our preferred form of travel is cruising, but can't do that right now. So we just got back from Key West.
Mhm.
We have vlogs out for that. Before that, we went to Mexico. And we just wrapped up a
We went
series
to-
of vlogs
Where
On
did we go?
Mexico?
Mexico. It wasn't Cancun.
Puerto Morelos,
Yeah,
which
Puerto
is
Morelos.
just south of Cancun.
So
Yeah, we like theme parks. We love Disney.
We were huge Disney fans. We actually honeymooned in Disney when we got married.
Yes.
We've been to Disney more than anything else, both of us combined. Our first love was Disney. And as our kids have gotten older, we have branched out to various other forms of travel. We started even with camping with our kids. We've gone to every park on like the East Coast. They love theme parks. We travel. We are MGM Family Travel. And we've started this adventure with our children. And our children have outgrown us.
Yes.
So we have, are we frozen?
You're gonna start doing the gym.
So yes, we have done everything from
Yes.
camping,
Boating,
theme parks,
yep.
Disney, all-inclusives, cruises.
And now Lucy is a part-time travel agent
Yes.
and has moved on to that part of the travel industry.
Awesome. Well, before we go any further, I think it's time for a chat check.
Let's see. Yeah, let's have our Mr. DJ. Let's bring him. And let's see.
Speaking of gym,
Yeah, Jim. Here we go.
Chat Check, brought to you by More Sunshine, Please. Side effects may include fever, rash, and extreme flatulence.
oh, whoops! There you go. Wow, extreme flatulence. That's horrible.
Wow.
Abysmal for that stuff.
Oh my- All right.
So we have Always on the Move here with Josh, Cruising for
Hi,
Boo and
Josh.
Honda, Q's Cruisers, Rachel's Adventures, Dan Zilch, Incognito, the Traveling Gilberts is here. I'm trying not to miss anybody. Cruising on My Mind with Dave. No Maps to Travel is in the house. Pepper Tree Villa, James Ryan, who we got to meet just recently. Very cool guy. Captain Akron 27. What is her name?
Nothing. Go ahead. Keep going.
Lu-
Keep going. You got it.
Lucy MGM.
Hello, Lucy.
Oh, yes. Beat Please is here. PTV2, which is Ben from Pepper Tree Villa. Tiffany Peacock. Sorry, I'm scrolling. We got music. Do-do-do-do-do. Mary Ellen Dillon's here. Nautical Nurse Nancy just got back from 2
Mhm.
2 weeks of Cancun.
15 days.
God, lucky duck. Excuse me. Sherry Awesome Sunsets is here. Sorry. Trying to get in here. Midlife Crazy's in the house. Gary. What was that? Gary Krebs is in the house. Journey with the Gingers. Sound like someone was on the door or something.
In the back, too.
Yep. Just Noah's Adventures is here. We have. Sorry, I'm just going through the listing here. Spiker's Crazy Adventures is here. Rally Creative Travel. Najima Brown. Just Noah's Adventures. M. Stewart. If I miss anyone, I'm sorry. Jane N. Travels is here. We have.
What?
Sorry. Trying to go through it. Fisher Fun Ventures is here. I was just thinking about them the other day. I haven't heard from them in a while. Incognito, thank you very much for
Thank
that
you,
$5
Dee.
super chat.
Yes, thank
We'll
you.
owe you a little jig in a moment. Jane and Travels Queet Beat is here. Hello, all. Go Bills!
Let's go, Buffalo.
Let's see. Just Jesse, welcome. There's some new names in here we haven't seen before. So let's give Incognito a little dance.
Yeah, so we like to dance for the super chat. So thank you so much, D. And we'll all right, I'll try to use the right one. Ready? D, thank you so much. You are awesome.
We
Oh,
owe Gary Krebs a dance. Only raising pennies tonight. The $5.01. Thank you very much. We
So-
appreciate everything you give.
So the cruising community is so awesome, as well as the Dizney community. D is not only a part of the Chad fam, also Midlife Crazies. We have the Crazy Crew on Polo. Gary Krebs is a part of that, as well as
Yep.
D. So
I got
they're
to meet
representing
him
tonight.
I got to
Yep.
meet him one-on-one on Polo
So-
today. Nice guy.
Yeah. So all right, so Gary, this is for you. Do we want to do a slow one, Greg? And no, okay, we'll keep it.
A slow one.
Okay, ready? Yeah. Thank you so much, Gary.
Thank you.
Very much appreciated.
Oh my gosh, Incognito, you're funny.
What did she say?
Gary Krebs, my social security only goes so far. Thank you very much.
Yes. All right. So one of the things, since you are a travel agent, at the end we'll start asking questions about that. Like,
We pour some
what
of
are
this
some of the
too?
popular, with COVID going on still, what are some of the popular destinations? So we'll talk about that. I think to kick this off for us, we like to do a drink of the week, and our special friend, if I can find it,
We promise we're going to get to the meat and potatoes of your channel.
we will.
Wow.
This is Wanda from Cruising for Food, and I'm thirsty. What's the drink of the week, boys?
Oh my gosh, Spurmarks, thank you. $5.02. I'll take you and raise you a penny.
Thank you so much. You ready for the boogie?
Yeah, we'll do that real fast.
All right, let's do we want to do Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? Okay, we'll keep
Wow.
we'll keep the same one. All right, let's go.
What the heck? Are you doing the Vogue or something?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Daniel Fields, welcome. Just got done with dinner. Hello.
It's getting warm in here now.
I'm gonna pour this. So this is Summer Vine Habanero Passion Fruit Wine fermented with natural flavors.
Well, we just got it in.
Better than artificial flavoring.
Habanero.
Which
That sounds interesting.
Mm-mm.
Kyle Bailey, welcome. Oh my god. I went to pour this and I'm picking up my water.
this wine we got in San Diego. They actually shipped it to us since we're from California. And Wanda and I, we went down there and we tried all these different wines. And, this is a wine that we really like. I make a habanero tequila. I infuse it with the habanero. So I like not a spicy screaming hot drink, but I do like a spicy drink. So this is
Spicy
interesting.
and screaming?
I don't want it screaming. So we tried this. So dilly to you guys and our great guests tonight.
Dilly. It's gonna be dilly.
Don't get all choked up.
Dilly. Unprepared.
We are unprepared.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
I've never had a spicy wine.
That's like a spicy fruit, is all I could say. It's passion fruit. It just tastes like a very spicy fruit. But it's good, actually. It's not too spicy.
Oh my!
It sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
What? Where did I didn't see that?
It looks like we got in a Gary.
I'll see you in $4.98 for a wobble date. Laugh out loud. Gosh, Gary, thank you so much.
All right, so
Whoops.
Wabi dance.
all right, Greg, you're gonna have to
You gotta
Get
pick
it.
up the pace with a different song.
of the different song. I don't know if I have anything like this.
No,
that's
what?
not gonna-
I'm gonna
It's
take
a short
a
dance.
country one where you're like
a country one.
that ding 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 ding.
No, that's not it. Okay.
There you go. That's a very good song.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
Pepper Treeville, I don't know if you heard it. They're asking the drink. It's summer vine habanero passion fruit wine fermented with natural flavors, and it tastes like a spicy fruit.
All right.
Kyle Bailey, welcome. Disney Nerd Herders, welcome.
Welcome. They just came off a live show.
I think I'm all caught up with everybody. So welcome to our show. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Welcome everybody.
James said, must be a great wine. I was singing double for a minute.
I saw that.
Yes, Wanda, I still have it. Shame on me. I know.
So you're a travel agent, right? How long have
Yes.
How long have you been a travel agent for?
So not very. Oh, just about a year.
Officially.
Just when
yeah.
this whole thing started.
She's been my travel agent since the day we met.
Yes, I've been the family's travel agent for a very, very long time.
So we'll ask some questions a little bit later on the later half of it because we got some other things set up so that we
Well,
can go over.
I was so interested. I wanted to know right away how long she was a travel agent for. There you go.
Yes, as I'm like knocking the whole set down.
You dropped. Yeah, it's
That's
okay.
fine. That's fine. That's good. We do need to do some mail though, so if you guys can bear with us while we do mail, because we got some mail, we weren't able to do it, and I know.
Apparently, I jumped the gun and asked the question too soon, so I was trying to play it off. But
super.
You're forgiven.
Super in the book. You do that.
why don't we do these real quick?
Okay. So I'll open this one up.
So we got one from Tiffany Peacock.
So these are a little bit older. We'll make us bigger. Sorry, you're gonna go back in the green room, guys, but you'll be back soon, I promise.
Okay.
Oops. Sooner than we thought.
Jeez.
Oh, awesome! Let's cruise. Yes, Tiffany Peacock. We
Oh,
cannot
yes.
wait until we can cruise again.
Aww.
Hey guys, hope you like the sticker. That's very awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We will have
One
to
of
put
our,
this someplace special.
One of our super friends, also from our friends to the north here, Peppa Tree Villa. We have from
Oh, Valentine's Day.
Yep.
Sorry, it was a little late with us opening it, but thank you.
yes, our great friends that we've met a few times, and we definitely have to meet up with them again.
We have Disney Nerd Herders and another Tiffany Peacock one. So I'm so sorry that we're opening it a little late. That is awesome. We're gonna have to stick a magnet on the back because is really cool. Unless it's already a magnet. I don't think it is, though. But that's really cool. It looks like somebody made this. I don't know who. It doesn't say who made it. But it's
Whoopsie.
really, really awesome. Thank you, Disney Nerd Herders.
Aw.
As you drop everything. What? Happy Valentine's Day as I'm dropping things. Hope your day is filled with all the goodness and happiness you bring to life. Tiffany Peacock. So
Can't
she
really
gave
see it.
us.
Unfortunately, you can't see it. Oh, there it is.
That's Derick. What does it say?
You rock.
Yep, and I got a U Rock also. Both rock.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Sunday.
Definitely are
Thank you.
a super fan. Thank you so much.
And then one more from
And she also is a creator.
Rachel. Loves Disney.
Another super fan who also has, her channel now, Rachel Travel Adventures, I believe that her new channel's name is.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
We got new cruising masks, so we know what we're gonna wear when we can finally get on a cruise ship.
Awesome.
That is very nice. Thank you.
Love that.
I like the pattern a lot. And
Nice.
DuckTales.
Awesome.
That is very cool. Thank you.
I'm a huge
got it?
DuckTales and Scrooge McDuck fan, so thank you so much.
That's the new version.
Yes, it is. I love it.
Here you go.
Thank you guys
so much for the mail. Very nice of everybody.
Much appreciated.
Sorry it was a little late opening some of it.
If we missed any comments in here, you guys, we do apologize.
Lucy's Fat Life, welcome. Kay Atwood, welcome if I didn't say welcome. We did forget the mail time sponsor.
Oh yeah, so
it would have been by Disney Nerd Herders.
Who was that?
Disney Nerd Herders.
I'm trying to set
That's
it up.
what I just said.
And I know. I try to. Here we go. I think this is what was supposed to go in front.
Candy Mom 15, welcome.
Hi, it's Charlie and Stacy from the Disney Nerd Herders.
What are D&G Explorers gonna get in the mail this week?
And you saw what we got in the mail this week. Sorry, guys. So, Bill asked us before the show if we ever get nervous, and I said it's very rare that I get nervous anymore. And I said,
He just gets flustered more.
Because I always wanted things perfect, and I realized it won't be perfect. And the first 25 minutes of this shows why it's not perfect.
It's fine. We have fun on our show, and that's all you can do.
Kay Atwood, if we didn't, hello, the Cruise World.
I just said hi to Kay.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
Did you say hi to Cruise World?
I don't
Welcome,
think so,
Mark.
but welcome. They
Yep.
probably just came in. Welcome.
We enjoyed the trivia that you had on there, so great job with that.
Yeah, we got some of them right.
We did. I loved it because there's a lot of the 80s music, which was my
I love 80s.
graduation years. We won't say when. And okay, so I think we're caught up on that. Let's talk about news. And maybe, Lucy, we'll have you fill us in on if you're prepared for cruising news. We're going to talk about Disney news, but we also have a new sponsor of our Disney a new segment, and here they are, our boys from Pepper Tree Villa.
And now, the news, brought to you by Pepper Tree Villa. Derick and Greggory, back to you.
That's my first time seeing that. I heard it, but I didn't see it yet. That's really cool. Thank you, Pepper Tree
That's
Villa.
awesome.
So our news is we're excited because
Yes.
we're from California, and our parks have been shut down since like March 14th of last year.
And they're opening soon.
They're opening. So the initial announcement is our governor said that the parks can open up April 1st. And
Thank you, Nancy.
big old hoopla and excitement about that. However, Disney won't be ready until possibly the end of the month.
They're looking at the end of April.
So they have announced that they have to bring back like 10,000 furloughed associates.
And they're getting them back very quickly, too. Some of them that we know just started a few days ago. They called them like right when they got back in town.
Last Friday. So great news. It is coming on their way, but because of all the training and everything that they need, It's going to take a while. They said in a couple of weeks they will announce the date specifically of when they do it, and it will also be a reservation system. So we do not know how it looks yet, but they're throwing a lot of stuff together, and we'll see how it is. There will be a lesser capacity at 15%, and there is going to be a difference between a ride which is inside compared to a ride which is outside.
15% inside, 25% outside.
And so how it looks, we have no idea. But the greatest news is that the parks will be opening, and Hollywood Studios will be opening sometime in April, but not made an announcement when that will happen. It doesn't look like it will be April 1st.
Welcome, Michelle Bowen and Plump Travelers, and Pepper Tree Villa. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat. And now the news. So we owe another dance.
All right, we got to use the same music. I'll have to get some more in
I have
next
to
time.
hold my dilly with this one. Oh, I can't do it with that.
Thank you guys. A wave. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So, Lucy, I'm sorry about the last surprise on this, but do you have news for the cruising? What's been happening with just recent announcements today or yesterday? They announced it.
Yeah, they did. I haven't delved in. I've been very swamped, but yes, there's more cancellations, so that's not good news. But there is good news on the horizon with the new CDC regulations that have been rolled out. I don't know the details quite yet, but I do know that the cruise lines are starting to call people back and starting to prep. So that's a good sign, even though we're delayed once again.
Yeah, I think for me personally, they're going to continue to do that. We canceled Alaska cruise this summer,
Which they would have gotten canceled anyway at this point.
Yeah.
Our next cruise is a Sharon at Sea New Year's Eve cruise out of the beach. It's only a 4-night cruise, and I'm feeling comfortable that is going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, Karki.
Welcome. Dewey Ski, hello.
Yes, welcome.
So I think maybe fall we're looking at. So, but I think cruising will come back this year. What are your thoughts on that?
I absolutely agree with you. I would feel really good about a 4-day cruise in December. Definitely.
European is
Well, yeah, they've been cruising in Europe for months, but no, a 4-day. I don't know what it's going to be like. I mean, I don't think we'll know until they come up with the plan and say this is the date and this is what we're doing. But I think anything less than a 7-day cruise, you might have some luck. Anything more than that, I don't know.
Yeah, and I also think where it's coming out to, so definitely in Miami and Port Canaveral, they're going to favor cruising first because of them having a lot of their own private islands there, a lot of the cruise companies. So even if it's just sailing to that, I think it'll get something. There's so many big ships out there that they'll want to get those out. From California, I don't think is going to happen. They said the Wonder is going to sell Alaska next year, from what I was saying. So that kind of surprised me that they said they were not running it. So I don't know what they're doing, especially when they start adding the Disney Wish next year to their fleet. So that'll be interesting.
And they still have to do their practice cruises with, they were asking for if people were going to come aboard for their practice cruises. So, I mean, if we were able to do it, I think we would. It wouldn't be like a vacation because you'd have to be giving feedback and stuff. But I think that'd be an interesting way of, cruising and an interesting procedure to see how it would go.
We were originally told April. We have a couple friends that are employees, and we were told April, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think so. We
that
have
looks familiar.
Travel Adventures with Eric B that came in, and I think you guys might know what this means.
Yeah.
It is time for the Spotlight Channel, sponsored by. I think you guys might know these, so we'll have you guys cue the intro.
Hi, we're MGM Family Travel.
Derick and Greg, let us know who the Spotlight channel is this week.
It is Honey from the Beach Life. And you know what, Greg? We're on a lower quality one. I think this is, oh, hello, there we go. There we are.
Honey.
Congrats, honey.
Yes, congratulations, Hani.
What the heck?
We've gotten to know Hani through
I
Polo.
kind of like that one. The three of us.
He doubled us there. We got to know Hani through Polo. He's a funny guy.
He's a very funny guy.
Yes, very nice guy. Before I forget, Carla McClendon, welcome. There was somebody else, I thought. Maybe not. But welcome, Carla McClendon.
And with Hani, this is how much like respect like the community has for each other. He poloed and said, "Hey, I'm changing my days just because I didn't feel comfortable on going on Wednesday night because my show, even though it wasn't the same time, it would run over onto our time."
Oh, you don't have to worry about
he
that.
felt bad about that because so many people go live now, and so he's to Fridays where they go live.
There's no way that you can not overlap somebody for the thought
So,
of
so much that says so much respect for you. So that's awesome.
Yeah. But you didn't have to do
no,
that.
Our mentality is that we're doing this because we have fun. If we have a product that people want to watch, they'll come join us. If not, they have a right to watch whatever they want. So
and there's always the replays later.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Yeah, there's always a replay.
But thank you. You're at 520 subscribers. Let's get you to 1,000 because you definitely deserve it, and you're a very fun guy. So thank you.
He is one of the most quick-witted. Yes, he is quick.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so let's ask some questions about you guys and traveling.
Well, I asked the first question, so she already answered that part.
So
you missed the question there.
That's because we're saving that.
I didn't have it all out of order. I didn't know there was an order to this, so.
I feel like I'm watching myself.
We do this every week.
So you guys mentioned cruising is your passion.
Right
yeah, but we already answered that. So cruising is your passion. What? How many cruises have you been on? So we'll kind of do it in a lump sum. What is your favorite cruise line, and what is your favorite ship? And then we'll throw another one in there. What's your favorite port?
My gosh, how many wrenches are you going to throw in there for them?
You might get different answers from both of us.
You remember those questions there? Sorry.
No.
Yeah, write it down.
All right, so you want me to go first? Okay.
You've been on more than I have.
I have been cruising. I went on my first cruise, and hopefully people are not sick of hearing this story. I'm an 80s child, and I grew up watching Kathy Lee Gifford sing to me about how wonderful and fun a Carnival cruise was. So from the time I was like 10, I was obsessed. I was going on a cruise, and I booked my first cruise when I was 18, and I took a year to pay it off, and I went on it when I was 19. And so fell in love, absolutely in love, but no one else in my real life dug it as much as I did. So I've only actually I've been cruising for 26 years. I'm aging myself. But I've only been on 6 cruises so far. I've had a whole bunch cancel, but only 6 so far. And I've been on Norwegian and Carnival. And I would say Carnival is my favorite. I just felt like it's more relaxed and people are more just there to have fun. And my favorite ship is the Conquest. And I would say my favorite port, if I had to pick just one, is Half Moon Cay.
Okay, which is a private. Is that a private island?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
For Carnival.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, for Carnival.
And then Bill.
I've been on 2. She had to basically drag me on my first cruise.
Kicking and screaming.
Kicking and screaming. Thought I was going to hate it. and fell absolutely in love with it. Before we were getting off our first cruise, I was ready to book our second cruise, which we did, but we didn't book it for a year. It was like a year, right?
It was for the next year.
Yeah, for the next year. We had planned on going on one cruise a year, and in between that year, we had booked like 3 more.
We had 4 on the
Yeah,
books
4.
when everything shut down.
And then, so I got to go on 2 before this shut down. They were both on Carnival. One was on the Conquest and one was on the Legend, and I prefer the Conquest.
Incognito doesn't think that Carnival is relaxed. We've heard that they're more of a party ship, but we haven't been on Carnival yet.
Especially the shorter cruise.
Yeah, but we will go to the dark side at some point.
This year we're going on it. The Legend is that has kind of like a whimsical look to it, kind of like a Alice in Wonderland theme to it. Is that?
It's got a hallway.
Yes, it does. That's right. The hallway in the Legend is really cool. They have like these, I don't know, hidden hallways, but it does. It feels like you're in like a tunnel where tree roots are all around you. It's really, really cool.
Because I think that's the one Life with Favor went out of Alaska, and
yes,
that is one Carnival. This is a really cool looking ship.
Welcome, Nick Torres.
Welcome. So we're poor Dewey Ski. Been on 5 cruises, had 20 canceled.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
15 more booked.
Wow.
Yes, he did.
Poor guy. Nancy Fields likes NCL.
Wanda was asking if you have a bucket list trip.
Oh, I have so many. I want to go.
That's on the day.
I want to do the Baltic Sea. I want to cruise Europe, basically. I want to do the Baltic Sea. I want to do the British Isles. I want to do like the Mediterranean, so like Greece and Italy. So when I win the lottery, I'm going to go to Europe for about 2 months, and I'm just going to cruise.
I can say anybody that calls her for a quote or booking a cruise, the one that they're going on is her bucket list cruise. Because she finds great prices and she wants to go.
I want to go on every trip.
So
absolutely.
The travel agent is a great thing, and it's also a curse.
Dan says he's been on 10 NC cruises and 1 Royal Caribbean. We had it was actually our group cruise. It was last September, which is why we ended up going to the Riu, Palace Peninsula. It was on the Symphony of the Seas, and it was canceled. So
welcome, Brian Dancer.
No idea when we're going to be able to go on, unfortunately.
We'll do it at some point. I'd still like to go on the biggest ship in the world, but by that point, it won't be the biggest ship in the world. It might be the biggest ship.
What's our next cruise? Let's see. Yeah, we're venturing out of Carnival World, and our next cruise is booked on MSC.
On the seashore.
So it'll be a brand new ship.
Super excited.
You should do a Disney cruise. There's nothing like Disney.
We would love to do a Disney cruise. Neither one of us are gamblers, so
that doesn't
we'd be fine with that.
I always give him a bad time. He likes Disney and he likes NCL, but to be fair, NCL and Disney have different things to offer. Even if there isn't a casino in Disney, there's so much that you can do on a Disney cruise and you can enjoy as an adult. You don't have to gamble. So, and it's not about kids running around and everything because they have their own area to play in. You're really only going to see them in the family pool area, but you have a whole adult area, so you don't even have to worry about it.
And you don't have to pay for it. Mark, who's from the cruise world, he says the Symphony will be the biggest ship for at least a few years. So that'd be very interesting on that. I know my favorite is NCL. I don't think we've been on any bad cruise. There's not one ship that we'd say never would go on it again. We went on the Disney Magic,
Mark McClure,
which is Disney's smaller ship. It's also their first one. I did not like it as much as the Disney Fantasy and the Dream, which is their bigger ship. I think we love the bigger ships rather than the smaller ones. And we love the Escape and we love the Bliss.
I did enjoy the Disney Magic though. That was a smaller ship. And we haven't done the Wonder yet, which is also a smaller ship. We did have a little bit of some hiccups with construction and things going on at certain times. But other than that, it was a fun trip and a fun ship.
Have you ever done like Halloween or Christmas on a Disney ship?
Yeah, on the Disney Dream, it was Halloween time.
Okay, I thought
So yeah, Derick dressed up as
yeah.
and I dressed up as Superman.
Yeah, I thought I remember. You're kind of really small for me to see that right now.
Yeah, we that was on the Disney Dream in 2016. We were, I believe it was a cruise before a big. It might have been Matthew that came through, and that next Disney cruise was delayed coming into port. We made it by we barely.
Oh, the hurricane.
The hurricane.
Okay. When you said Matthew, I'm like, huh?
Yeah, Matthew was angry.
The Hurricane Matthew.
Yeah, Hurricane Matthew. So you've been. What's your favorite kind of land of vacation? I know you're big Disney fans.
Brian Dancer, you're funny.
So I mean, I don't know if he'll agree with me, but yeah, Walt Disney World is probably my favorite place on the planet. I love Disney World.
She turns into a little princess the minute she goes through the gate. It's stepping back in time, and if they would let her go to Pippy Boppity Boo, she would.
Oh, definitely. I would rock the whole princess thing. Absolutely.
You've been to Disneyland though, also, right?
No, I have not been to Disneyland.
Okay,
it's on my list.
When you decide to come over here, you need to let us know.
Absolutely, we will.
Have you ever been to any of the other, like Disneyland Paris or other?
No, I wish.
Yeah, Disneyland Paris is very nice. Highly suggest that one if you ever have a chance.
It's a beautiful park. Yeah, we wish we could have stayed there longer. But
except for the talcum powder smell. But other than that, it was a great.
Every time he's very sensitive to smells. He can smell ants, and I'm like bewildered that someone can smell ants. And I said, thinking, you cannot. I go, what does it smell like? And he described it, and I looked it up, and I went, oh my gosh, you just nailed what it says.
It's
wow,
very acidic, earthly smell to them.
So when you go to into the restaurant there, they have like a talcum powder smell.
They use it to refresh, and it just it gets to me so bad. I don't like it at all.
That's his lasting memory of Paris is the stinky bathroom.
But I liked everything else.
All right. You went to an clothing. No, not clothing. I said it again.
Hey, Dancer Quest, welcome.
You went to an all-inclusive resort.
Oh my gosh.
Where did you guys stay, and would you recommend staying there?
And do you like it better than cruising?
So no, I do not like it better than cruising, and he's not allowed to. I loved it. It was beautiful. It was just what we needed. We stayed at the Now Jade Resort. And it was, I mean, I loved it. I would go back, especially we got a really good deal. So for the price that we paid, I would go back in a heartbeat. I think there were some things that were a little off, but they were closed for 3 months.
Yeah, they had just
and they had only been open for 3 weeks when we got there. And so I think it was just, some
working everything out.
Yeah,
with
like
COVID
and everything not being, like the air conditioning was not working in one of the restaurants, and they just had some issues like that. And I think it's because everything was shut down for 3 months, and they were still, working on getting everything started. But other than that, the resort was beautiful.
Unbelievable.
Our room was beautiful. The food was very good. The beach was beautiful. I would highly recommend that place.
Tequila was very good.
Welcome, Connie.
Yes, we fell in love with the Rio Palace Peninsula.
RobFuz, welcome.
Highly recommend. Hey, was that a RobFuz?
Yeah, we love
RobFuz.
the Rio Palace Peninsula. Oh my
If we go back, that's probably where we would go, because we've heard so much good things about it.
Yeah.
Between you and Nancy and Dewey and.
Well, she was there for 15 long.
I think she would have moved in if they would have let her.
Yes.
Yeah, Wanda has put out a lot of videos. I'm still working on my tour of that Rio Resort, and then I'm going to have one on Ekbalam where we visited, and also Isla Mujeres. So I still have 3 videos coming out for that. I've only released one, but it has like a long time.
Yeah, we had a blast in Isla Morales.
Yeah.
Right? I can't say. Yeah.
Nancy, don't be lying. We know you didn't like Rio Palace Peninsula at all. I mean, you were only there for 15 days. No. She loved it. I know she did.
I've never seen it. You can watch her progressively change from day one to like this white person from like
milky white
Michigan,
skin.
right?
Yeah, and then she's be rocking the tan by the end.
Yeah, us, especially me, would be red like a lobster peeling at sunset. Never
That's me too.
fails. Even with sunscreen or suntan, I try it, but I guess I'll have to do something to make it work.
We have about 13 minutes left before we have some great channels coming on from the cruising side. You have the ship show, and also from the Disney side, you have this and that. Great channels either to go, great channels to watch. We'll segue real quick into with you being a travel agent and trying to get business to you. What are people booking through? What are some of the popular destinations?
So there's amazing travel deals out there now. I would say I'm booking more cruises than anything, which is insane to me, but I'll take it. It's awesome.
That's a good sign.
People are just ready to sail, I think. I mean, I know I am. I'll do whatever. I'll wear a mask. I'll take the vaccine, whatever, get me on a ship. All inclusives in the Caribbean, but especially in Mexico. There's really good deals. There's really good deals everywhere, but Mexico is just the easiest one right now to get in and then out of, I think, as far as regulations. And then Vegas. Vegas has amazing deals going on right now.
Well, and
we have, speaking of Vegas.
Well, they changed the new CDC thing for Mexico, so that's why we decided not to go.
Yeah.
But if it works for people, then go by all means.
Speaking of, that's a good segue to go into our next section, which is this week with D&G Explorers. If I can find it. Here we go. So, what did we do in Vegas, Greg? We'll show you right here. Okay, Greg, it's a new day. We are at Orlando International Airport, and where are we going?
We're going to Vegas.
This is our ship, our airplane. And Greg, what are we going to do today for the first time ever for you?
We're going to fly in first class.
What?
Derick surprised me. I almost cried.
So Greg, how are you enjoying first class?
It's very nice. We get alcohol and snacks.
Is that what makes it nice?
And lots of room. I'm not used to this kind of stuff. It's nice though. Thank you very much. That's how they make this stuff. Fuck. There's good stuff right there. What?
All right, we are going into New York, New York, our home for the next 3 nights. Yeah. New York, New York. Yeah. Let's go this way. Oh my God. You just said your name.
What the freak? Did you know about this?
Absolutely, he did.
Of course he did. I was like, wait, you know my name.
And you do have his permission to do this, so we're correct.
guys, we are at Tom Urban's. Can you see Tom Urban's? But can you mostly see Holly and Bob? Look at that. Hey, we are here hanging out. Dilly dilly. What is it, Greg?
It's sangria. It's
Why are you looking
smelling.
off this way? The camera's over here, yeah.
It's sangria.
But more importantly, Derek, what's that you have?
And we even had the waitress say it. This is a sitter. Sitter. She said it. I have witnesses. She said it was a sitter. And a football. Isn't that cool? We got Guinness. We have a coconut mojito. And we have a sangria, which is that's a very dark colored sangria. That's probably why it's so strong. And you're looking off again instead of...
I'm just looking right at you.
Right here.
Oh my God.
That's where you look.
That's gonna creep people out.
All right, Greg, it is, I don't even know what day it is. It's Wednesday, pre-show day. We were practicing a little bit earlier to see if the connection's good in the room. We're gonna try outside too, but this is what we always do when we're in Vegas. On the strip outside of the New York hotel, they have the Starbucks. Actually, it's connected inside, but we got a sandwich, we got America Donuts. This is sprinkles, Nutella.
And that's red velvet.
And what is this?
Caramel, cream, something.
Cold brew.
Cold brew.
So we just like to sit out here, enjoy the scenery amongst social distancing. Make sure I say that right. And this is just our first morning here in Vegas. So we're gonna enjoy it today. What
That was awesome.
an amazing trip. Yeah.
Very cool to finally meet Bob and Holly.
Yes.
Innocents Abroad. It was awesome hanging out with them.
Yes, it was. And yeah, good times with that. Yeah, someone said
Food looks amazing.
yeah,
The food was really good.
the Plump Travelers said a lot of food. I looked at my video and it was basically food and drinks. I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm going to get from a longer vlog. We recommend when we go to New York or Vegas, we stay at New York. It's the one we most feel comfortable. Is it the poshiest, fanciest resort? No, not by far.
But it's what we like.
We feel home.
Mhm.
We feel comfortable. We love the tallness of the casino when you're gambling because some of them, the roofs are lower. It just feels good. We love the restaurants there.
Yeah.
Just what's offered at there. So
It's very laid back
recommend it.
feeling.
Yeah. Have you
Well,
guys?
Lucy was writing down maple margarita, was it?
Yeah.
And then coconut mojito.
Yes.
Yeah, I tried. I'm not a salt person on the glass, but I tried a little bit of it, and it was very mapley actually. So
Wanda said we had too many in the last picture. We were in San Francisco during that time. It was one when I had my little hat on there.
we had too many clothes on.
Yeah.
I don't
I
understand
guess
that.
because we looked dressed too warm for being in Vegas, but we were in San Francisco coming home. 2013, Larry was in Planet Hollywood, so a lot has changed since 2013.
Mm-hmm.
A lot has changed.
The world has changed since 2020.
When we went to Vegas, the bars were still closed. The bars, the clubs, certain places weren't open during the weekdays, or if they were open at nighttime, or some just weren't even open until like
The
Friday, on the weekends at nighttime. So the piano bar still wasn't open because that's very confined and you can't really social distance in there too much. But I talked with someone and they said that beginning sometime this month they were going to start to reopen all those. And then I mentioned shows and they said that they think the shows are going to start coming back. Although they did have comedy shows already going, just not
Mhm.
big Circus Soleil shows.
Brian said he thinks we like it because it's theming is Epcot. That could be very true.
Well, I was born in New York. I don't remember it, but going there as an adult was
fun.
is awesome. So it makes sense to see New York, and then actually have been there.
Compare the two.
Yeah.
We're gonna have one more thing to share with you guys before we leave, but we wanted to kind of set it up. What trips are you looking forward to coming up in? What is coming up?
When all this craziness ends, or during all this craziness.
Speaking of craziness,
I think the one trip we are sure is going to happen that we have planned is the Midlife Crazy BBD Rum Run. We are looking forward to that so much. There's amazing people going. The hashtag Crazy Crew is in full force.
These are the people that we went to Mexico with.
Yes.
A small part of them, and it's just
A lot
exploded into.
Yeah, a lot.
Yes.
And now it's 39 people.
Yes.
So,
yes. So
and
39 people booked.
they,
Well,
Brad and Kimberly are two of the nicest people we've ever met, and it's going to be a blast.
It's going to be so much fun.
By chance, we might have something for you on that. Some of it you might want to close your ears and maybe close your eyes for maybe
my gosh,
5 seconds. So if you have little kitties,
well, I don't think they're going to know.
Here we go.
Let's hope not.
I think you'll like this.
In a world that's been deprived of cruises, one channel has planned an epic group cruise adventure in search of Big Black Dick. Rum. Brad and Kim Ryan. Honey BBD Skiles. And introducing Mark McClure from the Cruise World. September 11th, 2022. The BBD Rum Run Group Cruise. Contact Lucy Murray at MGM Family Travel to book your spot today.
All right, so that's a perfect segue because
I haven't seen that before.
Greg, when he saw that, he was like, "Oh my god!"
Welcome, Jim, to our show for More Sunshine, please.
Yes. So Lucy,
now that was made by Mark from the Cruise World, so we blame him.
Lucy, you are the one that they're going through for the reservations. How can people contact you if they're interested in this cruise or any travel content to book through you?
So you can reach us through Facebook Messenger, MGM Family Travel, or you can email me at mgmfamilytravel@gmail.com, or you can call my cell phone 609-553-1022. It's all in that video. It's all over
we have
Facebook.
a website too.
And yes, we have a website, mgmfamilytravel.com.
All right.
The website would probably be the best place.
Any of it will work.
We would have loved to gone on that, but we actually have a cruise a few days earlier.
Don't be prank calling her now that you have her cell phone.
Yeah, so
but
they put it out every week, so
we're gonna wrap this up. As I know the ship show is just starting. Any last words that you guys would like to say?
Wish us luck on that cruise. Send pal money.
You guys will
We
have
want
a
to say
blast.
thank you guys for having us so much.
Yes,
we
thank
really
you
appreciate
both.
it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a back-to-back cruise, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
We're in the back-to-back booking. Yes.
Yeah, and
the
the-
second leg is an ABC. So.
and it's called a recovery cruise.
Yeah, the recovery cruise.
Awesome.
Yeah. We want to thank you guys. We were on your show a couple of months ago, and we've been trying to get you on your show, and it worked out this week that we were able to have you on. We love you guys. Thank you so much for your support that you've always given us.
Yes.
If you haven't
One more thing.
subscribed to them, please subscribe to MGM Family Travel.
What? Sorry, what?
Thank you.
Friday night, we are on the Love and Marriage show.
Oh,
We
no.
are
Midlife Crazy.
Life Crazy. We are competing with
God help
Jay
us.
and Michelle Bowen. It's the Cancun reunion, is what they're calling it. So
It's a crazy show that they do.
Greg watched.
That's the crazy crew.
Yeah, he watched a little bit of the replay because I've seen it live, and he
Yeah.
goes, "I've learned more about Kimberly in 15 minutes than I ever thought I would know about her."
Well, both of them.
Too much information.
It's all in good fun, I know.
Yes, it
Yes.
is. So thank you guys so much for it. Those that are going to the other channels, let them know that Big and Little Explorer says hello and sent you guys over.
Yes.
I think that's it.
Yep.
Always goes by so fast. Thank you everyone for the super chat.
Thank you guys.
We had Gary, we had Spurmark, we had D Incognito, Peppetree Villa. Did we miss anyone? Did we have another
No,
super
but
chat? that
actually
went?
just incognito. She
Incognito.
took the D
It's
out,
D,
but
yes.
yeah.
It is.
No. And next week is going to be our Luck of the Irish, our St.
St.
Patty's
Patrick's.
Day show.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun.
We're gonna have our non-Five Foolish Mortal crew together.
Yeah.
Everyone
And
is
it's
gonna be over here.
actually on St. Patrick's Day. That is so awesome.
So that's fun. We got
Wear
something-
your green, everybody. You're going to be pinched.
So thanks everyone. I'm
Thank
Derek.
you guys.
I'm Gregory.
If you forget our name, it's okay because I'm Explorer.
I'm the Explorer.
And as Walt Disney once said,
We are just getting started.
Have a great night, everyone. Thank you
Dilly
so
dilly,
much.
everybody.
Love you guys.
Have a good night.